I'm curious, who in your life would you describe as blessed? Who do you look at and just become a little bit jealous of how dope their life seems to be going? So actually right now, literally where you are, tell your neighbors some names of people that you would say are blessed, and probably why. If you're at all like me, I bet you started describing people that just had a lot of stuff. Like that dude Trey in your class that somehow tracked down the PS5, or Corbin whose parents let him watch any movie he wants, like whenever he wants. That dude's already watched Batman 3 times. Or maybe Katrina, she doesn't have a time limit set on her phone, so she can be on TikTok literally all day. It's no wonder she gets more views than you, because her parents are letting her do whatever she wants. Or maybe you went bigger. Maybe you mentioned a celebrity, like Logan Paul. That dude got randomly famous on YouTube and now pays athletes to lose to him on purpose in boxing matches. That dude is crazy blessed. Or Zendaya, that girl literally is in every movie, and she's dating Spider-Man. Are you kidding me? What's crazy is, in the world we live in today, the word blessed seems to mean having a lot of things. Someone blessed gets whatever they want, they're super successful, they have a lot of money, they have all the stuff they want. So no wonder when someone talks about having a blessed life, we think of those types of people, because to us, they're the ones that seem super blessed. Can I get nerdy for a second though? Did you know that the actual definition of the word blessed has nothing to do with having stuff? I know, it's pretty crazy. Prepare to have your mind blown. Here's the actual definition of the word blessed. The first thing that it says in Old Webster. The word blessed means to be made holy. Huh? Made holy? If that's the definition, maybe I need to rethink my Logan Paul answer. No, so really, here's the question for today. It's kind of just this. Why has the definition of blessed changed so much? From made holy to having all the best stuff. Is that a recent thing? Is that an American problem? Is that something that's only happening now because of the internet? Well, the answer actually is a resounding no. In the Bible, Jesus talks a lot about being blessed. And when Jesus talked about being blessed, he was talking about being made holy. And let me tell you, the people back then were just as confused by that statement as we are today, because the way Jesus describes being blessed seems to fly directly in the face of what people like to think of when it comes to being blessed. Let me read it to you, but listen, it's pretty long, so I'm gonna read it really, really fast. Are you ready? Lock in. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven." Okay, you get all that? Of course you did, because you're smart. To recap though, here's all the things Jesus uses to describe blessed people. He says, the poor in spirit, the mourners, the meek, the merciful, the pure of heart, the peacemakers, the persecuted. Like, huh? But listen, Jesus is wild, and none of these things would make me feel blessed here on earth. All those things sound terrible. Aha. See, that's the same thought that the people listening had. And that exact same thought stems from one small but very important line of thinking that will literally change everything you think about everything. Jesus is saying, if you hear those statements, that the Beatitudes is what they're actually called today, and think that seems bonkers, that wouldn't make me blessed, Jesus would want to ask you one specific question. What life are you living for? Are you living only thinking about your life here on earth? Or are you thinking about your eternal life? See, Jesus is making a radical statement. He's saying that your time here on this earth is incredibly short, like Isaiah Thomas short. It's incredibly quick, like Usain Bolt quick. Jesus would say that our life here on earth is like a mist. But if you choose to follow Jesus, he can offer you a life that lasts for eternity. Here's the catch though, and listen, it's not really a catch, but it's worth knowing. However you spend your life here on earth will set up how dope your eternity is. Let me read verses 11 and 12 again. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. Man, Jesus is saying, if you want to live a blessed life, you need to reject the thinking that only what happens here on earth matters. Your possessions, your money, your job, your followers, and instead focus on eternal life, the life that lasts way longer than this short mist here on earth. So here's the thing I want you to think about these next few weeks as we post some pretty big would you rather questions, as we dig into the way we live and dig into the things we think make us blessed. What if we changed our perspective? What if we changed what being blessed looked like? What if we stopped only thinking about the blessings we receive here on this earth and instead started thinking about the blessings we could be receiving the rest of eternity? And get this, like what if I told you that living a life thinking about eternity could actually lead you to a life that is way more blessed here on this earth right now? Be pretty cool, right? Well, maybe we'll talk about that a little bit next week. But this week, let's spend some time thinking about what it could be like if we measured our blessings with an eternal mindset and not an earthly mindset. We'll see you guys next week.